Dr. Choy Hew's career has spanned more than 40 years on both sides of the Pacific Ocean. He's excelled as a scientist, innovator, professor, and as a humanitarian. Yet throughout all his varied roles and accomplishments, there's been one constant driving force in Choy's life: knowledge. Choy has always sought greater understanding, not greater recognition, and in his pursuits, he has remained true to the fundamentals of academia: research, teaching, and collaboration. Just look at his career in academics, which is an achievement unto itself. Master of Science at SFU, PhD at UBC, postdoctorate fellowship at Yale. Positions at multiple universities, including head of biological sciences at the National University of Singapore. He retired as Professor Emeritus, National University of Singapore. Not to mention the 65 grad students and postdoctoral fellowships he's supervised, or the more than 300 peer-reviewed papers he's published. Many of his graduate students are in leadership positions in various universities all over the world. But Choy's story is much more than accolades and titles, impressive as they are. As a young student at SFU in the mid-60s, Choy was first exposed to what he calls a true research-driven environment. To this day, he believes this was a defining moment for him, one that provided a foundation for his entire career. As a research scientist, first and foremost, Choy's inclination is to ask questions and solve problems. When he saw low temperatures result in the sudden and massive death of Atlantic salmon in New Brunswick, he did just that, and his solution could solve some of the world's biggest problems. Choy led a team in the creation of transgenic salmon that is resistant to cold temperatures and grows twice as quickly as ordinary salmon. And it happens to be the first genetically engineered animal to reach our dinner plates. He was also cited as one of Time magazine's top 50 inventions in 2010. This has been anything but an easy path for Choy and his partners at Aqua Bounty, the biotech company he helped create. 25 years of applications, regulations, and frustrations have resulted in one truly transformative accomplishment. Choy is the first to agree that it's been a long journey, but he also stresses that it was the right path to take. He's a research scientist, after all, believing that there are always good reasons to be careful, cautious, and above all, patient. But if patience were a virtue, Choy may be amongst the most virtuous on the planet, especially when you consider the implications of his work. To meet population demands, our agriculture sector must find a way to double food production by 2025 and triple it by 2050 on less per capita land, with less water, and under increasingly challenging environmental conditions. We need more people asking questions and solving problems. We need more people like Choy Hew. His impressive work is beginning to be recognized more today, and like any great teacher, he's satisfied knowing that others can benefit from and build on his foundation. SFU is thrilled to recognize this year's winner for academic achievement, a rare SFU charter alumnus who embraces our radical roots, Choy Hew.